Our first guest today is Dr. Richard Thompson, who recently joined Novant Health OBGYN. Well, welcome to the show, Dr. Thompson. It's such a pleasure to have you here.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Now, let's get started, and I understand you're fairly new to Novant Health.
Yes.
How long have you been with Novant Health?
I started at Novant Health on July 14th.
July 14th. Well, you are fairly new then.
Yeah, very new.
Well, let's talk a little bit about your education and your background.
Okay. I went to medical school at Edward Via Virginia College of Osteopathic Medicine, which is in Blacksburg, Virginia. From there, I went to residency training in OBGYN at New Hanover Regional Medical Center, Wilmington, North Carolina.
And so prior to joining Novant Health, you were doing your residency?
Yeah, I'm just out of residency. I completed residency on June 20th of this past year.
Great. Well, we're certainly happy to have you here. Are you originally from this area?
No, I'm originally from a very small town, Chatham, Virginia, which is just over the North Carolina line, kind of the central part of the state.
Well, Dr. Thompson, we've had the opportunity to meet a couple of your partners here on HealthWatch. And for our viewers who might need a reminder, tell us who those partners are.
We have three great physicians, and then we also have a nurse practitioner. Our physicians' names are Tracy McCarthy, Lee Toller, and then Lee Hsu. And then the nurse practitioner works with us is Sarah Brown, who's also very, very great, very wonderful.
She is. We've had her on the show, and she is great.
Yeah, definitely.
She did a great job on the show, but I know that the patients absolutely love her.
They can't hear enough great things, can't say enough great things about her.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about the locations. Are they all in all of the locations, or? No,
well, currently the providers have different office hours at different locations. Our three locations, of course, are Leland, Sunset Beach, and Bolivia.
Right.
And depending on the day of the week, we have different providers in different locations.
Well, for instance, if I wanted to have an appointment with you, I would call the office and ask for that appointment, and then are you at just one location, or do you travel also?
Currently, just at one location.
And that would be?
That's Bolivia.
In the Bolivia office.
But we'll start traveling to the Sunset Beach office very soon, within the next month.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the services and the procedures that you offer there at Novant Health OBGYN.
Okay, well, we offer a full spectrum of OB care to women of reproductive age, let's say, and then we also offer GYN care to women of all ages, from younger ages all the way up through menopause. We do in-office hysteroscopy, as well as in-office endometrial ablations and in-office tubal sterilization.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then also, part of my training comes from New Hanover Regional Medical Center is in robotics. So that's something that is offered as well.
And is that the Da Vinci?
The Da Vinci robotic system, which aids us in laparoscopic surgery, helping us to have a better ability to do, what would be considered more difficult cases on regular laparoscopic.
Right. So that was part of your training at New Hanover.
Yep.
That's great.
Yep.
That's great. Well, are there any special procedures that you're very much interested in?
Probably the robotics would be what would be most interesting to me, and robotic surgery and the different facets of that. And then also doing, as I said before, the inpatient stuff, in-office hysteroscopies, things of that nature, because that really offers, both of those are, minimally invasive procedures and offer patients the ability to come in and have have things done that they then can go home in a quicker timeline.
Sure. That's great. And it's probably a cost savings too for the patient.
Definitely, yeah.
Because it doesn't require hospitalization. So.
Correct. Yeah, the insurance companies are at this point in time, more willing to pay for things that are done on an outpatient basis.
Yeah. And that's certainly helpful in these days.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Now, I know that you are a doctor of osteopathy, so let's talk about that a little bit, what that means to be a DO or a doctor of osteopathy.
Okay, well, the basic principles that guide the osteopathic profession are that we kind of consider the whole person. The other thing is that we have, we look to different techniques to help the body kind of, what they say, heal itself as well. But in real clinical practice, I guess it's just having the mindset that you try to do the most minimal things that you can to help the patient and help the patient be healthy, stay healthy, and maintain health. So.
And I think that's a great philosophy. I like that philosophy myself because I am a whole person.
Yeah, no, definitely. And the thing that's good about it is you can take those principles and start with the most minimal, basic kind of things, and move up from there. And we still have the training to do more invasive and specialized things if needed, if we get to that point. So,
absolutely. Yeah. Well, are you accepting new patients?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Well, that's great. And if our viewers would like to schedule an appointment, what would be the best way to do that?
Well, you can, of course, we have a website you can visit to find our contact information, but probably the easiest way is just give us a call. It's 721-4050.
721-4050.
Yeah, that would be the number.
Well, it's been a pleasure having you here today. Is there anything that you would like to let our viewers know before we close?
Just that you will receive the best, OBGYN care that can be provided through Novant Health OBGYN. We have wonderful providers. So.
Well, that's great to hear. It was a real pleasure having you here. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I hope you enjoy your time here at Novant Health. And I look forward to hearing from you later.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.